So here we see our first snake of the trip. Nice little, I think, southwestern black-headed snake. Maybe it's Yaqui black-headed up here. I'll have to look up the subspecies. Pretty sure it's southwestern black-headed, which would not be a lifer, but nice way to open up the trip snake-wise. So this is a banded rock rattlesnake. Down here in southern Arizona, you note this is a little juvenile. They get about maybe twice this big. He's about a foot long. The peach colored belly, the gray, with the little black bands. Don't go in the camera bag. Yeah, no, don't go in the camera bag. Not even rattling. Look at this vicious animal. So this here, the blacktail rattler. Same place we saw the rock. Doing some cruising. I was starting to get worried that it's too cold for rocks and ridges and stuff like that. But if you're still seeing big blacktails, it ain't too cold yet. Wow. This is a pretty one too. Such majestic rattlers. Just sitting there all nice for us. Here is yet another black-tailed rattler. Get this in manual. It's not focusing. There we go. And there he goes into the weeds. 2. So here's our second rock rattlesnake of the night. A little bigger than the first one we saw just before sundown. Coiled up on the road. Endangered species, so of course just want to kind of let him be. Let him get off the road. But nice sight to see. We're already at 3 blacktails, 2 rock rattlers, and a big old black neck garter for the night. Not shabby. Oh my. So here's a third rock rattlesnake. Just going to kind of have him mosey on. 3 on the rocks, 3 on the blacktails, and 1 garter snake. So this is a lowland leopard frog, native to central and southern Arizona. And seeing one here at just a little urban park. Quite a nice little unexpected lifer. I didn't get this piece of research until about a week beforehand, but a little urban restoration project with this mini pond, and nice way to get one real easy. Here is a nice big Sonoran gopher snake that was sitting pretty in the middle of the road for us. These are the western cousins of the bull snakes we have in Missouri and Kansas, non-venomous of course. I like how these Sonoran ones, the tail gets like really yellow right near the end. And of course these guys are immune to rattlesnake venom, and they eat diamondbacks and Mojaves and Sidewinders. Nice little find. He's gonna bite the camera. Come on, give me a good YouTube thumbnail. Oh, okay. Here we have a Sonoran desert Sidewinder here on the sandy roads west of Tucson. About 90 degrees still. Classic specimen with the more tannish coloration as opposed to the more gray coloration more common in California. Man, good night. Big old gopher snake, and then this Sidewinder. Okay. Yep. And away goes the Sidewinder. Past the camera bag. Back to Grandma's house he goes. So here's a nice big Clark's spiny lizard at the side of the trail. Beautiful morning. Starting to heat up a little bit though. Some nice terrain. Here is a nice big Sonoran desert tortoise that my friend saw at trailside while I was poking around looking for regal horned lizards. He looks like he wants to eat here. Obviously these are native to California in the desert portion by Palm Springs and southern Arizona. For those of you who aren't herpers watching the channel, you actually never want to pick these up because they will, the stress will cause them to urinate, and if you're a desert animal, losing a lot of water is not good news for you. So you actually might kill it by picking it up. So FYI there. But very dark colored, probably older individual. So here's a greater shorthorned lizard up in some beautiful coniferous habitat near Flagstaff. Looking for Arizona mountain kings, maybe an Arizona tree frog when we get up to the water at the end of this trail, if we're lucky. So just a good sign that the reptiles are actually out. It's not too cold for reptiles today. So final night of cruising. We at least didn't get skunked, technically. And the night ain't over yet. We saw a DOR whip snake earlier, just a little juvie I didn't get video of. Here's a big, I think, DOR gopher, because he's just not moving. So someone must have just run this over or clipped his tail. No obvious wound on him.